It's Andrew Beatty from strengthandhealth.com. Today I want to talk a little bit about the glycemic index. Now, most people think the glycemic index is an excellent indicator of good healthy food. Okay, and now don't get me wrong, it's an okay indicator, but it's not the best. The reason is, okay, first and foremost, the glycemic index is an indicator of how quickly carbohydrates spikes your blood sugar levels. Okay, so the problem though is it hasn't considered the various amounts of foods. What it's done is considered an arbitrary 50 grams of different carbohydrates. So for example, to put that in context for you, 50 grams of sugar has been compared with 50 grams of carrots. Alright, now obviously enough, it's very, very simple to eat 50 grams of sugar, it's almost nothing, but 50 grams of carrots is 4 to 5 cups. Okay, so it's a lot more difficult to eat that, and on top of that, let's consider the health benefits or the adverse health effects of taking sugar versus taking carrots. Carrots are obviously very, very good, they're very, very healthy, good, nutritious vegetables, whereas sugar is just, it's a disease-inducing food, I guess you'd call it. It's not a food. So that's the reason glycemic index is not a good indicator of a good source of carbohydrate. What we want to look to though is glycemic load. The reason glycemic load is better is it actually takes into account the amount of the carb that you're taking in. So for example, again, it measures how quickly the carb spikes your blood sugar, but it takes into account the various quantities, so 10 grams, 20 grams, 30 grams. Okay, so it's a much better indicator. So you won't see things like sugar and carrots having the same number on the scale. Alright, so it's a much better indicator. Alright, so the only problem is when you go out to eat, very few restaurants, for example, have glycemic load on their menus. They may have glycemic index. So in that case, it's up to you to make a more informed, more better choice. So look for things such as sweet potatoes, rice, like brown rice, basmati rice, beans, legumes, all these kind of things, quinoa, couscous, much better sources of carbohydrate, and they're going to give you a much lower GI in this case, and of course glycemic load too. So give these tips a try, guys. I guarantee you'll see a few differences when you look into glycemic load. And if you like the content, be sure to subscribe in the bottom. I'll talk to you next time.